Do, 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 do. Afternoon, people. Villainous Bounty here. Slightly intoxicated Villainous Bounty, having a Sunday afternoon stroll back to his house. So, anyone fancies jumping in, asking me a couple of questions or whatnot, feel free. Not sure how long I'm going to be live for, but let's have a bit of a walk and talk. Let's see if anyone has any questions for oneself. BBA, the man that is everywhere, Blistering Barnacles Adventurers. The man we know as Jamie. What a god. Good afternoon, sir. I hope you are doing well. Thank you for joining me on this impromptu live. This again, a bit of a walk and talk. Ask me anything. Yeah, just enjoy the outside nature and the brisk early winter air. That's great to hear, BBA. I'm so glad you're doing well. As we all know, you are a man of the people. You are the people's champion. And may I say, if you don't get Member of the Year 2025, then I am calling BS. Because you, sir, are the omnipotent. You are the everywhere. So thank you for joining me. Stu's Metal Detecting, great to see you, brother. Again, hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining me this Sunday afternoon. Starting a bit of a stroll. Sorry if the cars are a little louder than I am. Can he do much about that? But yeah, man, like, what a 2025 it has been. Or, I mean, I know there's a month and a half to go or whatever, but what an exceptional year. So currently I have 3 people watching, which is amazing. Thank you very much. I never expect any viewers, and to be honest, I generally just do this to keep myself entertained and amused, because I go on these walks sometimes and I do get a little bit bored. So being able to invite some of you guys into my world is quite eye-opening, to say the least. Stu, I agree, this year has absolutely blown by so quickly. It's amazing, isn't it? The older you get, you know, you think 12 months is a long time, but it's truly not. Whether you're busy day in, day out, whether you're not busy, it just doesn't matter. Like, time literally waits for no man. And if you allow time to slip by, then unfortunately you're a fool in my eyes, because carpe diem, people, seize the day. Tomorrow isn't promised, so again, I apologise for traffic noise, planes overhead, cars zipping by, but again, this is a very impromptu live. Yeah, the older you get, the quicker it gets. Whoa! That BMW does not sound healthy at all. Blimey. But yeah, kids and folks, just make the most of this time while you've got it, because nothing is ever promised. This is why I'm doing a live, because why not? I mean, I've got no script ready. I've got nothing rehearsed or written down. I just want to invite you into a little slice of a Sunday afternoon with VB. So if there are any questions for you guys in the chat that you want to put towards myself, I will do my best to answer them. If you're new to this live, hi, I'm Villainous Bounty, YouTube content creator. If you enjoy the conversation, please consider subscribing, liking, maybe throwing out a little share if you could. If not, I won't hold it against you, unless you got a beautiful figure, then I will. But yeah, it's great to have you people along. Stu, honestly mate, I've watched your content for a bit now, and if doing lives is something that brings you joy, sorry, I'm trying to obviously not get the general public in this live come across. Thank you, man, thank you very much. But yeah, as I was saying, Stu, like if doing lives in YouTube content is something that brings you joy and brings you happiness, and it gives you a bit of a challenge, then just crack on, mate, because again, just seize the moment. I've been guilty of not seizing the moment for so long now that I'm only just starting to breathe the air of life in again. And again, if this sounds a little philosophical, then I do apologise. I'm a few tins down and a couple of Captain Morgans. So if you're not here for philosophical VB, then maybe tune out. But even if you're not, stay around. I could say something crazy, or I could say something insightful. What are we looking at here? I will do one again soon, but I'll lose it just before I go live. Stu, yeah, I fully understand, mate. There's always that little nagging voice in the back of one's head, isn't there? You know, should I do it? Is it the right thing? Is it going to be any good? The viewer's going to enjoy it. But if there's one thing that alcohol does, and I am not professing that alcohol is a good thing to do. It's not. Everybody, guys, do things in moderation, please. But if there's one thing that a little bit of alcohol will do for me, it's make me the confident person that I used to be. And again, I'm not professing that you should use something like that as an aid to be you. I'm just being honest and open. Like I say, that's all I can be. If you're here for the honesty, I appreciate and respect each and every one of you, because we live in a world of fake fans, fake content creators, fake everything. So the quicker we can get back to normality and something a little bit more genuine in this world, the better. I don't know how you feel anyway. Stu's metal, I don't drink alcohol. No, great. I'm pleased for you, mate, honestly. And to be honest, I drink very rarely. Like I can't even remember the last time I had more than 1 or 2 pints, maybe. So it's on a very, very short occasion. Again, I'm not professing that it's good or bad, or guys, you do you. There's nobody in this world that can tell you what to do other than you. People have their vices, I have my vices, but it's how we deal with them, and it's how we not let them take control of the life that we're trying to live. That's the balance that people need to find. BBA, I'm not surprised, sir. You've got more videos than I can care to count. Not that that's a bad thing. I absolutely love your content. You're a stalwart of the community, Mr. Reliable. And if you're going through coins at the moment, that means that you've got bags of them saved up over time. So well done, mate. It's obviously keeping you busy this Sunday afternoon, so I appreciate that. And like I say, I appreciate anybody who's just coming across the live, who's just clicked it because they got a notification. Got a lot of love for you guys. Just need to light my cigarette. So if I'm not talking, then that's why. And again, if you guys in the chat have got any questions for me, anything you'd like to know, I'm not shy, I'm not afraid of the truth. So yeah, if there's anything that you want to hit me with, by all means, get it in the chat and we'll hash it out and see what's what. If you don't mind me asking, Stu, what is it that's put you off doing the pour? Is it possibly the weather? Is it your mental state? Is it the lack of positivity? Because I've got to admit, I've been watching your journey on YouTube, and to be honest, you're really putting out some nice things now, and I see that you're acquiring some little wood panels that I believe you're carving yourself. Is that right? If I've got that wrong, I do apologise. But I'm under the impression that you carved out the last piece that you sold. Was it the Tiki Mask? Which was an awesome piece, by the way, and you're getting a lot. How do I phrase this? You're getting to grips with this whole pouring situation, and I give you a lot of respect for that. Jack Stacks, thank you for joining me this Sunday afternoon for a little walk, a little talk, and we see what comes of it. So thank you very much for joining. I appreciate you greatly. I hope BBA got you across that cheeseburger that you was after. If not, might be a letter to the council, to be honest. But I hope you're doing well, Jack Stacks. Also, you did carve it out yourself, Stu. That's amazing. When I saw the final pour, I was like, you know what, that's a lot of time and dedication that's gone into that craft. So I've got a lot of respect for people that have got time for their hobbies and time for their craft. And you're coming along nicely, and you'll be up there with the best of them. Don't you worry. Just persist, even through the dark days. You know, remember the good moments, the good pours, and yeah, just keep at it, bro. Proud of you, really am. Oh, if you've backed out because you wasn't in the mood, do you know what? That's actually a good move, because again, to do anything vital, you've got to be fully present. You know, you've got to be. It's like driving a car. A lot of people do it on autopilot, but you've got to be so conscious about every maneuver that you make, every signal, every application of the throttle. I suppose it's like that with silver pouring. You know, you've got to have a steady hand for the pour. You've got to be present, knowing that you're dealing with a substance that is currently melting at over, what is it, 1,000, reaching almost 11,000 degrees Celsius. So yeah, you've definitely got to have your wits about you. Jack Stacks, no burger. Right, BBA, I am putting you on notice, sir. How many weeks now, 9 months, has Jack Stacks, your father, been waiting for this cheeseburger? And it's all funny putting an emoji up in Stacker Social, you know, with a burger under Jack Stacks' name. I think he really deserves this fucking cheeseburger. Pardon my French, I do apologise. Although I have set this live up for not suitable for children. So if a little bit of potty mouth offends you, then I apologise, but also in the same breath, shit happens. Man, oh man, I do love a good walk. Very true, brother. It scares me doing pours because of how hot it is. I just have to face it. Yeah, that's very true, Stud. I'll be honest, it's like me. Recently, become very distant from society. And like, I'll be completely honest, I'll be flat out honest. I've just spent the morning / afternoon with a friend of mine. We had 1 or 2 drinks, and he said something that I felt was a little bit untoward, so I pulled him up about it, and you know, he was like, bro, I didn't mean any offence by it, like, please don't think I was being personal. But again, you've got to put yourself in those awkward positions in life, otherwise we're never going to learn. I mean, this wasn't meant to turn into like a psychology rant or talk or session, but it's like Berlin in January. I'm really scared about going because I overthink things, guys. Like, I am the master overthinker, and I've probably thought about every bad situation that could possibly happen even before I've stepped into an airport. Which is bleeding depressing, because the other half of me is so amped and stoked to go that I'm just trying to not let the negativity in me like become front and center. Do you know what I mean? Because man, it's been too long that I've been living in the shadow of my former self. And saying that, it kind of sounds a little bit pretentious, but that's just how I feel. Is you know, I don't feel half the man that I used to be, and I'm just slowly but surely trying to find that that joie de vivre, that zest for life again. So again, I'll repeat from a lot of my other previous videos, is if there's something that you love doing, or there's something that you want to try out as a new hobby, then just fucking go for it, man. It's all you can do is give it a try, because nobody's perfect, you know what I mean? It's like they say practice makes perfect. It doesn't. Practice makes, you know, just getting it right when it needs to be gotten right. It's just like life. It's like every decision you make, it's making the right decisions at the opportune moment. Again, guys, whether this is a little bit hippy dippy for most people, I'm sorry, like, you're getting raw villainous bounty footage. Again, no pretense, no pre-recording, no script, just me, you, and the walk back to my house. Which, to be fair, is becoming a little bit of a pain, because I kind of need to urinate. Again, I don't promote urinating outside, guys, especially with indecent exposure on the cards. But if I can find myself a little nook or cranny, I am going to have to sit you down and drain the main vein, so to speak. Thank you, Stu. I appreciate the heartfelt messages and support. Sometimes it's all somebody needs is just a little push in the right direction, a little vote of confidence, and it's amazing what people can do, whether that's individually or when they pull together as a team. I'm sure there's a Pink Floyd lyric in there somewhere. Well, I know there is. But anyway, again, if I'm waffling, feel free to leave. If there's anything of substance that you've got from this content, then I'd appreciate a like, appreciate a subscription. Again, you all know the script. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, helps out small content creators finding their way. Peace 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you very much for dropping by. You've not missed an awful lot, but hopefully you can get something from this YouTube live. Again, I'm just here really to spread a little bit of positivity, because Lord knows we all need it from time to time. We all put this brave face on You know, water off a duck's back, nothing bothers me, but let's face it, we all have our down moments, we all have our sad times, and sometimes you just need that verbal arm around the shoulder to make you realise that there are people that care and there are people that are also in a similar situation. So again, I don't mean to bring the live down, but you know, that's just my thoughts, my feelings, my opinions. Again, you don't have to agree with them. You don't have to go against them. That's the wonderful thing about opinions. Is that we're in an age now where it seems like you can't have an opinion that's opposing to somebody else's without it being branded as hate. And it's like, no, it's not hate, it's just I don't agree or see things the way that you do, and that's fine. We live on a giant ball in the sky, people. You know, we're not always gonna see eye to eye with everybody that we come across with. It was Percy on with TSC, not of course, yeah. It was great live by TSC last night. Shame that I couldn't hang around too long. I had other things that I was trying to sort out. But it's always a great live by TSC. As you guys might be able to see, I'm trying to make my way to somewhere that I can just slip into the bushes for a quick urination. So I do apologise, I'm getting a jog on. I'm going to place you on the bench and I'm going to go for a pee. So please stick around. Three, two, one, and we're back in the room. Sorry about that, guys. East End Dave, I'm not chasing anyone, brother. I needed to drain the weasel, so I was just getting off the main road. But thank you for dropping on by, sir. You've caught me on a... Oh, let me just catch my breath. Oh, I've got my new trainers absolutely soaked. Anyway, I'm just on a bit of a YouTube live on a walk and talk. Kind of a bit of just a Sunday chill out. As we know, Craven, or a Caravan, as we all know him, will be going live later. I was just trying to give you folks just a little something to watch maybe this afternoon. Yeah, it might be poor, yeah, it might be good, but you know what? I don't give two monkeys testicles, because this is my life. Right, I'm not going to sing for you. I promised myself I wouldn't burst out into song, and I've already broken that promise. So how are we all anyway? What's going on? What's going on, East End Dave? Not a great lot, mate. Like I say, you've caught me just doing a bit of a random Sunday afternoon, slightly inebriated walk and talk as I'm on my way home. Obviously, I'm trying not to get the general public in the live, because you know that wouldn't be courteous of me, would it? Hey there, mate. You alright? Obviously, no reply. You know what? Sometimes I get sick of being nice to people because you just never get it back in return. We live in such a cold world now that you know you walk past someone and say good afternoon, and they just look at you like you want to steal their Christmas dinner. I try to do a live every now and again, Stu. You know, nothing spectacular. You're not going to get Quentin Tarantino scripts. You're not going to get Hollywood blockbuster CGI moments. You're just going to get raw footage as I'm walking past some guy who's absolutely blaring some Handbag House, if you know, you know, a little bit. Ain't nothing going on but the rents. Again, I'm not going to sing, guys. You know, this isn't this isn't karaoke with VB on a Sunday. Right, let's quickly see who else we got in here. The real Zeus. Great to have you along, mate. Hope you're doing well. I'm about to cross, or attempt to cross, this big junction. Yeah, let's hope I don't get macked down. Should I go now? Yeah. Fuck you! That wasn't my fault, guys. That genuinely wasn't my fault. I know people will say it was. It wasn't. I've got a space here. Sorry, Fiat 500, thank you. Ford, thank you very much. Hey, look at that. Made it across the road without getting hit by a motorist. How lovely. Absolutely wunderbar. To be honest, I do have to be careful because, you know, I don't want to end up in A&E. Nobody wants to end up in A&E. I'm not gonna lie, folks, I'm a little short of breath. How you doing, mate? Hey, a response. Love that from the guy washing the cars. Look at him go. Look at him go. Ah, I'm getting so many funny looks. You know what? I forgot what it was like to live stream out in public. The amount of funny looks you get just for talking into a phone on your own, it's quite magical. So everyone got Sunday dinner plans this afternoon / evening? Bit of lamb, bit of minstrels, a few roasters. Lovely. Yeah, look what we got here. Used car dealership. But just take a look at the bleeding wagon outside. I've got to have a little look at this. Got to have a little butchers. What we got here? Used car dealerships. www.fortauto.com. There's some free advertisements for you, mate. Subscribe to Villainous Bounty, youtube.com. How we doing, lads? Let's have a little butchers at this. How you doing, mate? Yeah, I'm okay to record. For a moment then he was like, get away from vehicle. Sunday dinner, been there and gone. Zeus, you are a real man. I bet you had 3 Yorkshire puddings as well, didn't you? Oh, it's amazing, isn't it? Absolutely. I get a little look on the inside, if that's possible, without obviously the owners coming out and whatnot. You know what? You need to get a little face reveal then. You know what? Fuck it. Hey! What's going on, peeps? Villainous Bounty here at Fort Autos. How are we all doing? Bish, bash, bosh. Yes, it's Movember. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's get back to the vehicle. Absolutely stunning example. Do you not agree? Hey, no worries, Stu. At some point, I was always going to throw a little face reveal out there because, you know what, I don't care about security. Who's going to come and steal my 5 ounce of silver? Come at me, bro. I'm only joking. But yeah, what an exquisite vehicle. Absolutely exquisite. How many seats we got in this bad boy? Is it enough for a gangbang? Let's find out. Let's find out. So we got, obviously we got the driver's seat, bungee cord just in case the passenger tries to get out. So we've got a lovely leather stressed, beautiful upholstered seat for the driver. That's Blisterin's old school bus. Do I want to see your beard, Stu? Hey, why not? BBA, this is definitely a swingers bus, mate. So we've got the one seat for the driver, which is fandabidozy. Then we've got a row of 3. A row of 3. And a row of 2. Now, as you can see, there's plenty of room for activities in the back. If you know, you know. But anyway, that's enough of the wagon. It's fucking beautiful, really, to be honest. Look at the front of it. How vintage is that? Smashing. Right, onwards we go, because I have got to make it home at some point. I can't keep ogling over beautiful, stunning buses. Again, it's like vehicles, like everything is made to look the fucking same these days. And it's poor. It's poor. Where has originality gone? You know, where has the design process gone? Sit down. Do you think the customer will like this? No. Well, let's scrap it and do it again. Now it's just, look, box, 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 half box, oblong box. SBC Alan, it is wonderful to have you here. Just as I'm about to cross the road with the popo coming. Whoop, whoop, this is sound of the police. Whoop, whoop, this is sound of the beat. Sorry about that. It's my fucking ADHD brain that just kicks into fucking gear when... maybe I'll hurry up. I'm sorry, sir. Please don't arrest me. I'm an innocent civilian. Again, guys, you're going to have to let me know in the comments if my mic audio is coming through okay. It's quite ambiently loud at this big island that I'm currently at. Yeah, look, there's the M6, good douche. So yeah, if you can all hear me fine, fantastic. If not, then well, you're lost, right? I'm not funny, I'm just can I say that on a live? Maybe I better not. Yeah, I've just got my own sense of humour, mate. Again, I'm just about to go under the M6, so if you lose me for a moment due to signal, it's not because I don't want to be here, it's because I can't be here. Pretty fucking simple, no? Riverdance by Bob Geldof. What a man Bob Geldof is. If you know, you know. The man of the people, man at charity and all that. Oh, thank you, SBC. I do appreciate that. You know what? I need to light my cigarette again. I say cigarette loosely, but I can't find my lighter. Oh, found it. Always the last place that you look, innit? Always the last place you look. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna hide in the hedgerow. This looks so fucking dodgy. And we are off. Do you know what, guys? I do respect a Sunday afternoon walk. To stretch those legs, get some lovely lungfuls of oxygen into the body. Just makes you feel alive, man. Like, and look, for you people that kind of live recluse lives and quite solitary lives, like, I understand. I'm also with you. I do too. This is why these moments of just pure, unadulterated life, I like to share with you guys. Because I don't get myself out very often, and when I do, I'm usually so focused in on my own personal goals of walking 10 miles in under 2.5 hours. I can't share the journey and the experience with you guys. Stu, if my arms were that long, I would, brother. You know, this isn't a go gadget arm situation. I would certainly love for you to indulge on this fine, if a little bit grey Sunday afternoon. But again, I'm not advertising this as something good to do, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Again, I profess, do not do what I do. Almost do as I say, not do as I do. Yeah, just live your own lives, innit? Like, that's all we can do. We get one shot at this, people. One shot. And when you punch out and clock out for the final time, I don't know, are you gonna sit there in the afterlife wondering, could I have made something more of myself? Could I have been a a bigger success? Could I have helped more people along the way? Don't ever go to that day in your life wondering and thinking. Just fucking do this shit, man. Do it. I'm sorry for mumbling on and just talking waffle, guys. And again, if there's anything that you want to bring up in the chat, I'll try my best to see that and get involved. But in the meantime, you're just gonna get what comes into the mind of a 27, well, an addict of 27 years and a veteran of mental health. I just want you to see that life is worth living, folks. It really is. No matter how small or menial you think these things are, just set yourself little goals. And again, I don't mean to sound preachy. I don't mean to sound like, all right, this is what you've got to do, guys, because trust me, I've been at the bottom of the barrel. I've been at the lowest points, so I can appreciate these very few and far between moments where everything is zen, everything is calm, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, again, this might sound a little bit hippy-dippy, but sometimes I walk past the bushes and the trees and I thank them for their oxygen. You know why? Because guess what? Without them, we wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've got to take life's little wins, because life isn't about being head honcho of some conglomerate company or having 1 million followers on TikTok or having 5,000 videos in your fucking YouTube archive. No, life is about today. What you saying, bro? You good? Life is about today. Because I might not be able to make this walk tomorrow. Who knows? Might get hit by a bus. Might fall out of bed and break a leg. I don't know how many times I can say it, guys. Tomorrow isn't promised. So please, just find a bit of self-love. Reach out to that person that you haven't reached out to in a long time. Don't say what, Stu. I hope I haven't said anything untoward. Again, like, this is me after like 4 John Smiths and a few Captain Morgan spiced rum and cokes. So if I've said anything untoward, I duly do apologise, because I never genuinely mean any offence to anybody. I'm just trying to spread a bit of a positive message, man, because there's too much negativity in this world, man. Too much coveting, too much envy, too much jealousy. When as a human race are we just gonna be thankful and content with the life that we've got? You know what I mean? Like, is that too hard for the human race to fathom? I don't know. Oh yeah, Stu, let's hope I do not fall out of bed and break a leg. But again, even if that was to happen, surely it'll be a life lesson in the book of Villainous Bounty and how he's got to where he is, because that's all we are, folks. We're just a chapter of stories, of moments, of experiences. Some are very close to others. If I've just put you up against the fence, I'm sorry. This isn't a shakedown. I've just got to relight my cigarette. So again, I do apologise. This isn't going to work, is it? You're going down for a sec, folks. You're going down. See here as well. This is like, I don't know, man. It fucking depresses me. I don't know. Just unless you're in the centre of Birmingham, yeah, the outside bits aren't as nice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, leaves a bit to be desired. No, Benson, I wasn't urinating again, but I can't promise that that's not going to happen again. So stay tuned. There might be another leakage, or there may not be. But again, I appreciate all of the people here. Pardon me. That's the John Smith repeating on me. I appreciate everybody being here. All the likes, all the love, all the comments. Because without sounding cliche, without you guys, there almost wouldn't be a Villainous Bounty. So, yeah, man. Love you all. Now, which way do I go? Shall I stick? Do you know what? I'm going to get off the main road and I'm going to go the side roads because I just feel like it's a little bit loud. You know what I mean? I want to save my ears. I want to save your ears. So, yeah, let's hit the back roads instead. We got a solitary seagull. Solitary seagull. Isn't there a part of you that wants to bump, 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 ba-dum, bump, bump? Again, that's 3 times I found myself singing now when I said that I wouldn't. Damn you, alcohol. Benson, I'm so sorry, sir. I do apologise. I'm trying to get away from all the commotion and all the noise. Again, without getting flattened on this fucking... Whee! Maybe don't run across the road there, Rad. Whee! There we go, I got plenty of time. Splendid. Splendid. I bet you guys are only still tuned in to see if VB gets fucking tarmacked by a fucking Tesla. I mean, it would be funny for the content, not so much for my personal being. Oh, hopefully the cars will die down in a sec. But you know what that means, don't you? That means that the one guy that's recording a live, well, I mean, he's going live on his own, talking out loud, looks like the most craziest person about. How we doing, sir? See, he thought I was a right old fucking... one flew over the cuckoo's nest. It's 2025, man. We're allowed to record where we want, man. Stu, you go and make that brew, sir. You go and make that brew. How much battery have I got? 69%. Giggity, giggity. Shoot, guys. See what I mean? Like, that's my weird ADHD brain. Like, I can't just walk along without pointing out that there's a derelict suitcase on the fucking footpath. I don't know what's wrong with me. Yeah, we are almost in 2026, mate. Again, woo, getting ready for Christmas, are we? I do love Christmas for the decorations. Like, I make it a point that I walk around, like, you know, like my immediate area to go and see who's got the best decorations up for that year. Like it's some crazy competition, like in Hot Fuzz. we've won Village of the Year for 5 years in a row. Yeah, there's a reason for that. But yeah, I do love Christmas. It makes me feel so festive. Don't get hit by a car, Rujuv. I haven't sent me a... Benson, right, if you're going to hold me ransom to a fucking poker chip, then you know what? You know what? Marlene? Nah, brother, look, I'll get you one out. Look, I can't lie. Look, you know what? This deserves the face. Fuck it. I don't care. Right, Benson, I am so sorry. To everybody else that hasn't received my poker chip, I'm sorry. As an addict, I find it hard to control my finances. So if I can't find £50 to send out 50 poker chips second class, I've got a problem. Benson, I'm so sorry. They will go out before the end of the year, trust me. Please? They will go out, trust me. Anyway, yeah, SBC fucking rants. Zulu, how far do I walk every day? Well, This walk that I'm currently doing is just from my friends back to my house. So I guess it's about 3.5 miles, possibly. I don't know. Off the top of my head, I'm guessing. But my usual daily or every other day walk is 10 miles. And I've recently broke my own record recently of walking that 10-mile route in 2 hours, 23 minutes. Now, look, I understand compared to like Olympians and whatever, you know, that's nothing. But put this into context. I'm a 39-year-old man that's pretty much smoked tobacco and cannabis every day of his life since he was 12. Has been fairly inactive over the last 6 years. So yeah, I think marching 10 miles in 2 hours, 23 minutes is pretty gosh damn handy, if I don't mind saying so. So myself, and again, I'm starting to stutter. That means I'm a little bit inebriated, guys. But I ain't going anywhere, not until I'm pretty much back at the house, because I've had you here pretty much from the start of the journey. I might as well keep you all here for the last of it. Yeah, 10 miles it's again apples and oranges, isn't it? Like, you know, comparing it to a marathon, you know, I was going to say it's nothing. Obviously, it's nearly like 45% of a marathon, something like that. But anyway, I know my maths was really shocking there, but we're talking mental maths, so give me some grace. But yeah, it's just that quintessential, if you don't use it, you'll fucking lose it. And it's true, guys, even if it's something again so normal and mundane as walking, like if you don't keep your legs and your knees and your ankles and your hips up to par and up to scratch, my word, will you find it difficult. Good afternoon, sir. How are we? Yeah, not too bad, thank you. I thought I was going to get another rejection then. VB can't handle much more rejection in his life. Well, saying that, I actually, Queen Nessie, hello ma'am, how are you doing? Just for you. How are we, Nessie? Good to see you. There was a face reveal earlier, so I thought I'd say hello to you too, ma'am. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, welcome to the show, welcome to the babble, welcome to the walk and talk of a wild Sunday villainous bounty who's slightly inebriated. So if I seem a little bit more confident than usual, well, that's the reason why. I used to walk miles, haven't done that for months now. Yeah, still, like, I understand, mate, it's hard to get the morale and the drive to go and do it, but me for sure, I feel so much better when I've gone out there and done it. But again, I'm having to stop, I'm having to relight, so you're going down for 2 seconds. A gadoosh. Three, two, one, and we're back in the room. Queen Nessie, you've always got to make time for a smoke break. And again, I feel like I have to repeat myself. I'm not condoning smoking, ladies and gentlemen. It is a filthy habit. It's a filthy, filthy habit. Please don't ever start, because it's a fucking sod to give up. Good afternoon, gentlemen. How are we? Ah, beautiful. Friendly, friendly people. Right, no, Benson, I'm not having a piss again. The thing is, I'm walking, it's slightly bruising, and my quote-unquote cigarette keeps going out. I mean, I'm known to have a couple of bladder issues, but I don't currently have a UTI. Well, I fucking hope not anyway. That'd be the least of my problems, Jesus. Or another kidney stone or something, Jesus. That'd put me right on the back foot. Oh, man. Queen Nessie, are you working out vicariously through me? Are you getting your daily steps in through Villainous Bounty? Because if you are, what a loophole that is. But again, I will profess that exercise is key for everybody. So if you can, get out there and do so. If you can't, then just do what you can. Lift a couple of bucks a couple of times. It doesn't matter what it is, just stay active, stay mobile, folks. Don't take for granted what we have done, because my word, have I taken my life and my body for granted. Yeah, for so long. And now I'm almost 40, all of those little, you know, those little joint pops, those little aches, those little trapped nerves, they're just all a reminder that I haven't loved myself. I know that sounds weird, that sounds like a massive pause, it really does. But I haven't taken care of myself, so as of late, I've been getting up, I've been getting out, I've just been getting myself stretched, walked, whatever it takes just for me to break a sweat and get that heart rate up. And just feel alive, man, because again, you all know it by now, there is no tomorrow promised. Feel alive today, it's all we can do. So for stepping, anything, I get my steps through my missus, yeah, I bet you do, Benson, I bet you do. All those walks backwards from your recording area for refreshments and whatnot. But I digress, I'm only joking, mate. But yeah, just anything you can do, again, whether it's getting steps in your house, whether, you know, that's just doing some obligatory stretches in the morning, just get that oxygen into your muscles and into your blood, man. Just let yourself feel alive, let yourself feel now, today. He says he's getting out of breath from this fucking 2-mile walk. But again, usually I'm not recording or being live on my walks. Usually I'm like laser focused on my steps, my rhythm, my stride pattern, you know, things like that. But this time it's just a little bit of a kickback, see what's going on. Oh my gosh, look at that. Can you all see that? You do not see these very often. I'll zoom in for you folks. That right there is a short wheelbase Series 1 Land Rover flatback. Honestly, if I had the funds, I'd love to get myself an old Land Rover. They're literally just built to last. Absolutely stunning. Alright, get out of zoom in mode. I've got to say, how many times does this roll up want to go out, man? It's starting to look like some fucking crazy baghead walking up the road. I mean, no disrespect to bagheads, but again, pot, kettle black and all that Adam, you know. Let's be a nice person, shall we? Do you know what, VBA? Yeah. Thank you for correcting me, because it wasn't actually a Series 1 short base, it was a Defender 90. So do you know what? 10 imaginary VB coins for, not for Villainous Bounty, because that's me. 10 imaginary VBA for realising that that's a Defender 90 and calling me up on my, my confused mistake. Zebra crossing. No, it's not a piss break. I tell you what, Benson, you know what? I fucking love you, mate. I absolutely love the character that you've got. Just for you, I'm going to keep a spreadsheet of my my toilet activities, just so you can see how many times I do or do not go for a urination break, whether that be indoors or outdoors. You're welcome. You're welcome. But the roll-up does need lighting. Like, I know you think that's code for let's go for a piss again. It's genuinely not. Oh, mate, I have got like, I've got a dry mouth of the highest order. Drier than a camel's arse in a sandstorm. In fact, that should have been tighter than a camel's arse in a sandstorm. But you know what? I'm gonna let it fucking fly. This is what happens, what you get with me, guys. No edits, no redos. Oh, man. Queen Nessie, how do you know that I've got an empty bottle? Because this is Craig David wants a pint of lager. It's alright, Kiss, just me piss sack. Oh, I remember Bo Selector, that shit was fucking hilarious. Lee Francis, what a guy. Craig David. Yes, Gandalf's flip-flop, mate. Draw then fucking cat tray, you know what I'm saying? Spitting feathers, as Peter Kay would say. Right, again, try and not get the public in the video because I don't want a live argument with somebody out in the street because one, I can't be asked, and two, there's just no need. I understand people don't want to be filmed, but it's not like I'm following them around like fucking Jeremy Beadle, is it? You've just watched The Burbs, Queen Nessie. What's that? Like, I'm a little out of the loop. What's The Burbs? Is it a movie, a series? Do you know what? I'm going now. Fuck them. You won't get this. Oh, how long have we been going? 50, almost 57 minutes. Absolutely insane. Piece of I'm just having a little rant, guys. And there's places that I can't even get into. Like, what fucking third world is England become? It's fucking tragic out here, people. Like, granted, I'm only using 4G, but that don't matter. Yeah, watch out, be about Indeed, Benson's. Indeed. It does annoy me though that I can't get internet like in England's second city. So, we're reconnecting. Why? You know, I'm literally like probably 1.2 miles away from the city centre, and they're telling me that I can't get internet coverage. Absolute fucking bonkers. But thank you for anybody that's stayed behind while I was having a couple of internet technical difficulties. The show has resumed, but we are leading into the final throwings now. So again, anything you want to ask me, now is the time, because I shall be cutting this live off in the next 5 minutes or so. Appreciate a like, a subscribe, a share, hit that notification bell so you obviously get notified of any future content from myself and you don't miss it. Thank you all for being here. Like, I'm still here for a few, so let's see what people have got to say, because no doubt I have yapped on for the best part of an hour now. So yeah, now it's your turn to get any questions you might have for Villainous Bouncer. Here we are at the train track. And there's the obligatory sound of a scrambler around Birmingham. It's like the original soundtrack to my evenings, that is. Sirens and scramblers. It's beautiful to get to sleep to, I tell you. Who needs rain sounds and forest sounds when you got scramblers and police cars around? Oh yeah. I've got to admit though, it's been a lovely stretch of the legs. Been nice to get a bit of exercise in on a Sunday, which is usually the day of rest. There we are, somebody already in the Christmas spirit. Got nutcrackers in window. Fairy lights above the door. Lovely. Ay, ay, ay. Man, I need a drink. Cannot wait to get a brew on. And if anyone's interested, Yorkshire tea. Yorkshire Gold by preference, but Yorkshire tea, milk, 2 sugars. Can you go wrong with a lovely Yorkshire tea? There we see, we've got the city in the background. My home city of Birmingham. Born, raised and bred. Can't wait to get out of here though. As much as this is my hometown, it feels great to get away sometimes. That time, it's what, a little over 10 weeks away now. A new country, a new city. Can't wait to aye Magpie, Mr. Magpie, for you shiny metal magpies out there. Yeah man, can't wait to get out of the country. 5 days of just But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for all the interaction. Thank you for stopping by of this hour of VB madness. I appreciate and respect each and every one of you. Have yourself a fantastic rest of the day. And I'm out.